We are now officially recording.
Yay.
The button clicked. We're good.
Well, everybody, hey, this is Ice Cream with the Enemy.
Welcome.
What episode is this? What number is this?
It's three.
Number three.
I think the second one wasn't supposed to be
There
an
is.
episode, but it turned into almost a full-blown episode. It's supposed to be
Yep.
just a short.
Yep.
How have y'all been?
Been good.
I've been okay.
Been good.
Have you really?
That's what I'm going to tell you.
I've been. Hey, did you guys enjoy the? It's been a few nights ago. The pictures I sent y'all, our group text.
Yeah, the fire. It looks like
Not the fire. I'm talking about the salami.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking
yes,
about. And then
yes.
he said
I
the fire,
forgot
so,
about
maybe
that.
I'm thinking of the wrong
Yes, I did enjoy that.
thing.
Wasn't that in the morning? I thought you sent that early in the
Little
morning.
pepperoni
Yeah, I had a
nipple.
late night out.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay, so it's
say
still
late
not
night.
And I
early.
say salami,
Yeah.
and I say a late night with salami. Maybe I should clarify what that was.
It's never hurts to wake up
I
to
thought it
those
was a piece of
pictures.
pepperoni, though. It was salami, though.
It was a salami. I put it
Okay.
over my man boob.
Yeah, a little pepperoni
nipple.
nipple. Pepperoni,
Send a photo.
literally. Well, no, it'd be a salami nipple.
Salami nipple.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's all right.
I send too many funny pictures with my shirt off.
Yeah.
I need to quit doing
think,
that.
I don't think so. I think it's a nice thing to wake up to a friend's text. To know they had
Yeah.
a good night.
Yeah,
That they enjoyed themselves the night before.
and I do enjoy some good salami.
Who doesn't? Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
Salami is a good piece of meat.
Yeah. You know, my brother-in-law,
Good way to say it. Sorry.
my brother-in-law turned me on. Okay.
Shout out
He-
to
Shout out,
Josh.
Shout out, Josh. He introduced me. I didn't know. You know, I knew Bar S made hot dogs and bologna, but they make a salami too. I didn't know that.
I didn't know they did either.
They do. Bar S, it's not bad. It's packaged just like the bologna. Big old tube of meat, round. You know, it's not bad. Pretty good.
Allison, what's your favorite kind of meat?
Turkey. Lunch meat, turkey. Thinly shaved, like really thin.
Oh, you like that thin bull
Oh,
crab?
yeah. I want it to be like falling apart.
I want it to be. I want some meat on a sandwich.
I mean, I want to stack it up, but I want it to be shaved really, really thin.
So what's the difference?
It's totally different.
If you're stacking a whole bunch, why don't you just get thick?
The texture is different.
I don't
Of
like
the
shredded.
sandwich.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like turkey. I want shaved.
And they never get it thin enough. I'm like, shave it, like shave.
Because even if I want it shaved, then I'm going to want a whole pile of turkey shavings on my
that's
sandwich.
What I'm saying. You're still
That's what I want.
feel like you're using
Oh,
more
okay.
Yeah,
doing
I
that.
want like,
I haven't tried it that way.
it's very good.
What's your feelings on bologna? I love bologna.
Oh, fried bologna's good.
It's like a
You know,
regular old bologna sandwich.
I just
I love fried bologna.
started eating bologna the last probably 2 or 3 years. I used to hate it, but I loved hot dogs, and I mean, ain't much difference
Meatloaf
besides.
too. You didn't eat that either.
Yeah, I'm
You
still
don't
not a
want
big
meat-
meatloaf eater.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very picky on meatloaf.
Yeah, it's
Very
hit or
picky.
miss.
Meatloaf,
It's a loaf of meat. How can you be picky
Oh, it's
on
so
it?
good.
Okay. Let me just upset everybody real quick. I don't like ketchup in meatloaf.
You don't have to have ketchup.
That's why
on it.
Mom makes it a one with barbecue. It's fantastic.
Right.
But I've eaten other people's meatloaf and it's not good.
But look, this is the difference, okay? Instead of just pouring ketchup on there, you take the ketchup and you mix it with brown sugar and Worcestershire sauce. And then you put it on there. And it's so much better.
Shout out to you for saying that word right.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got to, can we have meatloaf next time we come over?
Yeah, I just made a huge meatloaf.
You made a huge
Sunday.
It's my dad's
Yeah,
favorite, so
Sunday.
he come over and ate it.
Me and
See,
meatloaf. Oh.
I don't like my meatloaf to have big chunks of peppers and onions.
And see, that's the way I make it.
I do
'cause-
kind of like it like that.
Yeah.
Do you saute them first before you put them in?
yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some people don't though. It's just big chunks of, you know, a
And I
quarter-sized
cut
piece of
them
onion
really
in there.
small.
Oh, that's
and
true.
I saute them so they're soft. And they're
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad like that. It's not. It's okay.
I'm just a big meat. I don't know. If you want to make me happy, meatloaf's the way to my heart.
Just a big chunk
meatloaf
of.
and some
And
root
you know
beer.
what?
Just a loaf of
I'm
meat.
not crazy about meatloaf. I don't,
Don't
really
like
care for
meatloaf?
it
You
at all.
just- We were just talking it up just a second ago.
Hers.
I cook it because
Hers.
everybody else likes it, but I'm
I
not
like it in my
crazy
heart.
about it.
I feel like you're the first person that I've heard that's really just loves all meatloaf. Like, generally people like their meatloaf or somebody the meatloaf they've had like mine, like mom's. I like mom's. I really don't eat
See-
anybody. You like yours.
I like her mom's.
Yeah. So, but you seem to be universally meatloaf.
I mean, I've had some bad loaf out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had bad loaf.
Oh yeah.
Really,
Oh,
the
yeah. I mean, you
only
can have
thing that
bad
makes
everything.
it bad is if it's dry.
You can't-
Other than
you
that,
can't have-
I
'cause
mean-
you can't. But I haven't had many dry. I'm gonna tell you something. I told you once, told you 1,000 times. No, I tell you this. I tell you this. You gotta have moist meatloaf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moist meat.
I think we're all in
Moist
agreement
meat.
on that.
Anything. I'll tell you this in life. Anything moist is good.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you've
Yeah,
got
I like that. I like that. I like
that's not true because when the windows get moist, they get all mildewed, and that's not good for you.
it. Well, I think
Well,
we're talking about
I ain't talking
food.
about Windows House.
You said anything in life, so
We are talking about food.
Anything food related.
There you go. There you go. Good save.
Wait a minute, wait a
That's
minute.
what I was hoping the save was going to come.
okay.
into
I've got a
play.
food related
Okay.
bread.
Oh, moist
don't-
bread's the best.
Moist bread?
Yeah,
I would
you
think
don't-
like soggy.
No, the moist and soggy are two different things.
Y'all are thinking about fluffy, I think.
No,
I wouldn't
No,
call
I'm
it
talking,
moist.
I'm talking damp.
Moist
I'm
is-
talking moist.
I don't think I'd put that with
Moist
bread.
bread?
moist.
You ever had a little bit of wet bread?
No.
You never had some
See?
wet bread?
Like butter is one thing,
Butter's
but
one thing, yeah.
not
Or-
like
or-
What do you
or
put? What do
condiment
you, when
on
you
it.
make a sandwich? What do you put on there?
If it's from a condiment, it's different.
What condiment?
Yeah.
A condiment will make it moist.
I'm thinking
But,
like
It's
you,
true.
I feel like
That's
you're
true.
saying.
Oh no, I'm right in this deal. I'm not wrong.
I feel
you're
like though
sitting
that
there.
you're saying-
You're gonna sit there and tell me that you don't like moist wet bread, and you sitting there putting
But you
sauces
made it
on your
sound
bread
like that
to
you're
make
eating
it
that
moist.
you're eating it
that's
from
true.
the
I didn't
local
think about
bread,
condiments.
That you're picking it out of the package and
I'm getting
wet.
worked up. I'm sweating now.
I'm just thinking about
You're
wet
making
bread.
him moist.
You're making me.
You made it sound like you were getting the bread from the loaf, already wet. Like
Well,
it's been sitting
not
in a,
wet.
in
Well,
a
and you know,
moist
like-
water.
Exactly, yeah.
Moist,
I was thinking
not
about when
wet,
condensation gets in there,
Like when
Ooh,
bread's
that's
too
tough.
dry, it's
Oh,
Oh.
I
no!
don't believe
With a little
you.
bit of condensation gets in that bag, and it's kind of bad. I mean, it can be
No.
troublesome because you don't,
It's gonna cause mold.
you
Yeah,
gotta eat
mold.
it quick.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let this bread sit there overnight.
Look,
and
if
just
your
hang
bread's
out in a
too
bunch of
dry,
The
it's
whole
toast.
loaf of bread.
Sometimes I do. What are you gonna judge me? I like a little moist bread.
This can't go to waste. I gotta eat it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
Am I
I
wrong?
just-
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Is it fireworks season?
No.
There's fireworks.
Now someone's
going
getting
on.
shot.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
Live
like,
on air. This is coming at you.
Shots fired.
Tell you what else I realized today. I don't think I can have conversations with Allison anymore.
I'm just
It's tough.
trying to.
You reveal things about me that are not good.
I'm trying to clarify things for you.
It's not good.
You're talking about the heart rates?
The heart rates, everything.
I'm telling the
Allison
truth.
made it sound like you could have a heart attack in the snap of a
And it's
finger.
true. I could.
No.
Oh,
I'm just
she's
saying it could-
man. It's
It's a possibility. You
She-
just got to be aware.
she's this big supplemental, all natural oil bullshit, and you got to do this, but yet
He
she
gets
has.
mad because I try to make
She
him eat
takes.
salt.
She wastes so much money on all these supplements and has way more troubles than I have.
You're not wasting it if you're using them.
IBS and
I do have IBS.
If so, like my knee, I shouldn't go to the doctor. I should just
Well, no, I'm just
She'll
saying
just tell
there's
you to rub some oil on.
just
it.
rub some oil on it
the
and get back to
things-
it.
Make it
no,
moist.
The
Your-
things
your
that
torn
I
meniscus.
get
Moist.
are usually to prevent things from happening. So, like, if you had saw at the first sign of your knee and started doing things for it, it might not have gotten this bad.
But if it was a tear, I mean, it's
See what I just
You
See
didn't
what I-
have
yeah.
a tear until your stuff ruptured.
She's tried to pop me with so many pills to make me go to sleep at night. None of
Okay,
it do
well-
a thing.
I won't take anything before I go to bed. I don't take medicine.
Are
I
you?
don't. I very Tylenol.
Do you have
ibuprofen.
insomnia?
Well, I do.
Kind of.
I don't. I go to sleep easy.
But I
This
would
guy,
really even
though-
take, even for a headache, I'll sometimes won't even take anything.
That's why you get the natural stuff.
No, because you don't
I'm
want to take
the
something, so
same
your
way.
body then depends
No,
on it.
I'm the same way. I don't like to take stuff, so I find an alternative instead of something that you buy or get from
Let
the
your body do
pharmacy.
Your body's built to heal
Your body
itself.
just fight through a headache. That doesn't do anything for your body.
Have you ever had a headache, then went to bed, and then woke up and didn't have a headache?
Well, yeah.
Your body fixed it.
You slept through it.
It's your body still fixes it.
But what you can do? Hydrate yourself, make it go away. Find the reason for the headache.
I don't drink water either at all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! No wonder you have a headache.
I
You're
could
probably
not tell you the last
severely
time I drank
dehydrated.
just water.
No, I can't go through a day without drinking
Oh, yeah, I
water.
got to have me a little bit of water.
Never.
That
I literally could not tell you the last time I had.
all those Red Bulls you're pouring into your body, and then
It has
no
water
water.
in it.
Your
Look
kid,
at,
your,
look at the,
Fats, piss, and straight energy drink.
his
everything has
kidneys
water in
got
it.
to be trashed.
Yeah, it's got water in it, but maybe this
Which
much.
I
The
did
rest
eat
is
eggs
syrup.
that were like 6 months old.
Yeah,
Out of
6 months old egg.
The
Gosh.
water that's in it is a syrup that's flavoring it. It's
Okay.
water mixed with sugar. Then
But it's what mixed with? Water.
bad.
Thank
You
you.
got to drink some water.
No. It's too late now.
I cannot quench my thirst with
I can't either.
like cold tea or whatever. It's got to be even a Gatorade. I don't know. Gatorade
sugar
might a little
Gatorade.
bit, but
It's
yeah,
anything
I like
with
that.
sugar in it
Yeah.
because you're trying to quench
If
your
I'm
thirst.
hot and
and
tired,
what-
I'll drink a Red Bull.
No,
Put you to sleep.
Dang.
Cool. If it's cold.
That quenches your thirst though. Like if you're really thirsty, you're like, let me
No.
grab
I
a
drink
Red
a
Bull.
can. I'll drink it
No.
shotgun like it, and I'm not thirsty after. So obviously it quenches my thirst. Right?
your heart's
point.
probably pumping so hard that it forgets you're thirsty.
If Dad lives a long time, I'm gonna be very impressed.
According to you, I'm gonna die at 50. So
I'm gonna be impressed.
If anybody lives longer than me, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
if I do,
Alice.
Yeah.
if I probably live
I apologize,
in my late
Chris.
90s
Okay.
to my late 90s, drinking 2 Red Bull a day, just like I do.
No,
think so?
late 90s.
I don't think there's any
No.
way that that's gonna happen.
First of all, I don't like this negativity on my life here, but yeah,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know?
You only
Yeah.
live once.
That's it.
I just don't. I mean, there's knock on wood. There's been no ramifications so far.
I don't care how long I live necessarily. It's just up until the day I die, I want to have my mind and my body. Like I don't want to lose
body
anything.
and my
If I
mind.
lost my mind, I'd rather just die.
You mean your body?
Like when it falls apart and you're laying in bed and you're all, arthritis and stuff like that.
All hemmed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have arthritis in my knee.
Where you get up to walk and it's just agony. I don't want to be like that.
I want to keep going. I don't care what pain I'm in.
You're gonna
I
fight
wanna
through
keep
it.
going. I wanna
The body will
keep
fix
going.
itself. It'll fix itself. That's what that'll do.
Red Bull a day keeps the doctor away.
Sleep,
Point.
sleep.
That's a good point.
When I go to the doctor, I get a clean bill of health every time.
Have you
sure,
had?
my blood pressure is up a little. They say I'm supposed to be on blood pressure medicine.
What?
I bet your cholesterol's through the roof too, ain't it?
Hand on the Bible, it's good. That's what they said when I had to do everything when I went for my knee. They did a whole full checkup too. Said everything was good.
Well, I think a torn meniscus in your knee is not a clean bill of health.
I don't think so either. I think
Well, it has
that's
nothing to do with Red Bull. I wasn't reaching for a Red Bull when I pulled my meniscus.
You're still gimped up.
Huh?
I wouldn't say you were healthy. Like
Yeah,
if you were a
no,
horse,
I
we'd
could
put you
still-
down.
I can still fight anyone of
If you
you
had a horse,
three.
we'd shoot you dead right now in the face.
I can fight anyone of you three right now and win. That's how healthy I am.
How healthy you are. He can't even pick himself up off the floor because his knee's so bad. All right, y'all want to get to the under overrated? We thought we'd do some under overrated, give our opinions.
Those are kind of hard to do for me because I feel like who says that it's, like.
Well, you.
It's your
It's your
opinion.
opinion.
I know that,
And
but,
Allison, you've got an opinion.
You got
but some
Oh,
things
yeah.
I think are underrated are actually pretty popular,
Well, it's fine. It's what you feel.
What you feel.
It's how you
There's
what
no right
you
or wrong
feel
answer.
about it.
Yeah.
If you feel it's overrated, then it's fine. I mean, we may disagree with you, but it doesn't
We're
matter.
not. We're not
It
going to judge you too
What's
much.
the topic?
Okay, well, the first one is restaurant or food, fast food. It can be either one. That's one overrated and one that you think is underrated.
Chick-fil-A is overrated.
Whoa.
Chick-fil-A's
whoa,
good.
whoa,
I ain't
whoa,
saying it ain't
whoa.
good.
It's not my answer, but I agree with you.
But everybody
I do too, I
goes
think.
and kisses the tip of
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, hey, can we just not? Like, it's all right, it's good.
Because
but
the
it's-
service, they get you in and out. They don't play
okay,
around.
Service, you're right.
Okay,
Service is
so
fair.
The
They don't play
service
around.
is
We're talking
great.
Food. We're talking about
Like
real
I've
food.
waited longer in line at a McDonald's with 2 cars ahead of me than I have at Chick-fil-A with
Okay, but
10
the
cars
food.
ahead of me.
We're talking the food.
See now, okay, like a year ago, I would strongly disagree with you, but I do now because the last 2 times I've been, I got chicken nuggets, and I want my chicken all white meat, perfect, no gristle, all that stuff in it, or it just I can't do it. And the last 2 times, it's had like gray stuff in it, and it just, and I was like,
I
It's just-
strongly disagree
For
with
the
you.
price of it, you shouldn't have anything but perfect chicken because it is expensive.
Well, what's an underrated?
Long John Silver's.
Oh.
I love people don't
You
respect
don't
that
see
about
many
it.
of them
You
anymore.
know, there's probably a reason.
No, well, I mean, and the most of them are in Mississippi.
Ugh,
So.
yuck. I hate Mississippi. God almighty. If I have to go to Mississippi again,
To
I'll be
all
happy.
of our people who are listening from Mississippi,
I don't
We
even care.
we
I mean, I
we
respect the
apologize.
state. I mean, got a lot of respect for it, but it's the worst state of all time.
No,
there is one Long John Silver in Texarkana.
I think it shut down.
It's still open.
Is it?
Also open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
it's on
still,
state
I'm
line.
keeping them in business.
Yeah.
I'm keeping them in business.
I don't know that I've ever been.
Don't go to the bathroom.
Well, there used to
I'm going
be
to the
one
bathroom
over
now.
there on
Well, there used to be a bunch in Texarkana.
on like Richmond or was
Well, I don't
it
know, but I know the
Summerhill?
one that's on state line
Okay, okay.
over there
I'll,
by Walmart. Or
I'll
near
take your word
Walmart.
for it. Long John
Okay,
Silver.
well, my overrated. I'm also sorry to everybody out there. Overrated is Texas Roadhouse.
No,
Texas Roadhouse is
no.
overrated. Their steaks
I could
are
see
not
that.
good.
But
They're
the pork chops are phenomenal. They're consistent.
outside of a bloomin' onion. The rest of it and the rolls.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
just it's a mediocre experience.
but they're
and
it's
everybody raves-
consistently mediocre though.
Everybody raves about it. Like, let's go to Texarkana and eat it. And every time I go with people, I know where they're gonna say to eat, and I dread it.
I like
And
it.
Everybody sucks the tea to Roadhouse for sure.
Yeah.
But
It's the
It's not
Chick-fil-A of restaurants.
I agree with you to an extent, but like he says, the thing I like about it is the one plate I get, the thing I get.
You know what
it's
you're
the
getting
same
every time.
And so
But see,
I know
that's
it's
what
going
I
to be
mean,
good.
though. You
but
have to get one
but
thing.
it's not the best thing I've ever
You
had.
have to get
like,
one thing every time you go there. You can't branch out there because everything else is
Well,
terrible.
it's just that it's kind of been. It's just
The pork
you only
chops.
have so much to choose from, and if you
But
don't want a big
everybody
piece of
raves-
meat, it's not.
I think what bothers me the most about it is everybody raves about their steaks, and their steaks
Oh,
are
I don't.
not
No,
good.
they're not. They're not the best.
They're not good.
That's why you get the pork chops. Next time you go, get the pork,
I don't
real
want
pork
to
chops,
go there though.
and
I
they
wanna
got
either-
it
if I
comes.
go-
try your pork chop. You
It
like
comes
pork
with
chops.
this black or not? Yeah, this brown peppercorn. It's peppercorn gravy.
If I go back
Delicious.
to Roadhouse, I'll just eat the rolls.
Where do you want to go when you go to Texarkana?
Well, my underrated, I would have. This has just become recent.
Don't say it, or I think I know what you're gonna say.
Walk-ons.
No, go ahead.
Olive Garden.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
were gonna say something else.
I do like some olive garden.
Olive Garden.
I haven't.
I used to think it was horrible, but to be fair, we didn't eat a lot there.
Yeah,
And here in recent years, I've eaten there a lot more, and it has. It's
so
good.
I
But
probably
it's
hadn't been to
Italian
an Olive
food,
Garden
and
in
there's
20,
so many
25
better
years.
Italian
Yeah.
It's been a while since
restaurants.
I've been.
I would
See, I
not
don't think
like.
there are, and I think
I remember
You just
eating
haven't
one
been
as a
to
little
one?
kid. I think with
Did you
mom, but
not
I,
go to Little Italy in Glenwood?
It's good.
It's
It's really good, but I would think. But I'm talking about a restaurant that I feel like doesn't get enough recognition, and that's Olive Garden.
okay. All right. Okay.
That's what I say about it.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Well, I think my overrated would be Outback Steakhouse.
I can kind of see that. I've
They're
had bad
pricey,
experience there,
and
it's
they're
expensive.
very pricey.
I will say this, because Outback for the longest time was my favorite restaurant. Here in the past few years, it has gone downhill.
Yeah.
I will admit that. Sorry, Outback. I guess we're not getting sponsored by you.
I mean, it's not bad, but I just
They got good
Way too
salmon if
expensive.
you like salmon.
I don't like salmon.
But they're really good seafood. Yes, but it's not the best seafood
I don't eat.
either.
I don't eat seafood,
yeah.
so I think my underrated would probably be. What would my underrated be? We're talking about like a chain, more or less.
It could.
It could be anything.
Really, anything that people would. I mean, if you're the only person that's ever eaten there, like if you said like your mom's food was underrated, that's
I'm
not
thinking
fair.
Arby's for you.
Yeah, that Arby's roast beef, man, is that half-pound roast beef.
I like Arby's.
I just don't eat there enough because there's not one around, so I just
Yeah.
don't eat there.
Yeah.
Pork belly
I know
sandwich is
you-
really
you
good.
need to do. Ooh, I don't think I ever had that.
Next time you're ready to have
That
it, you
sounds.
try that.
That sounds pretty
But
good.
I see their
I get the gyro.
commercials, and I can't imagine it's bad.
Allison.
Allison was an overrated restaurant.
Overrated is by far McDonald's.
It's consistent though.
There's nothing there.
It's
I don't think.
You get a McDouble or
I don't-
another type
I don't
of burger.
think anybody raves about McDonald's. It's just easy and quick.
But yet it's full all the time.
Because it's easy
I mean,
and
it can
quick
be any time of day.
and cheap.
Yeah.
You just said McDonald's takes forever. That's why you like Chick-fil-A.
Well,
I will say this. I have been driving through a town wanting something quick, and I will find myself migrating to McDonald's over other fast food
I
places.
like McDonald's.
I like it. It's,
I would
like it.
it's
rather.
okay.
It smokes
for what
Burger
it is.
King every day.
Oh no, I
Or
think
Burger
Burger
King's
King's
better,
way
but-
better.
No.
I say I like
That
McDonald's
flame broiled Whopper. You go by, it looks like the
even
building's
smells
on
better.
fire.
It does smell.
Yeah, I
Burger
don't
King
love
to
the
me is
smell.
better.
It
Stinks.
doesn't. My truck will
Well,
smell
yes.
like Burger King for like 3
Yeah, it
weeks.
smells like onions, but don't get onions
It's
on it. Then.
that flame kissed
Why
meat.
get it
Yeah.
then?
Burger King.
Burger King's better.
I would choose
It's
McDonald's
trash.
over that.
no,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. McDonald's is trash.
No,
Nothing beats a good old double quarter pounder with cheese.
I like
No.
a triple cheeseburger.
That meat is
I mean,
just.
but it's your opinion. It's your opinion to have. I
Yeah.
mean, so what is an underrated one that you think people don't talk about enough?
I don't really know.
That's water, by the way.
Probably.
I got my water too.
If I was thinking about like a chain, probably McAllister's.
See, I think I've only eaten there one time.
It's a good lunch spot.
Really good.
I've only eaten there one time, and it's been a long time. But I want to say it was good when I ate there.
Good sweet tea too.
Their tea is amazing,
I don't think I've ever
touch
been.
can on Monday. I may.
and they have cookies that are like this big.
Wow.
And get something that's got brown gravy on it.
Yeah, they
Their
got pretty good
brown
brown
gravy.
Yeah.
They do like
Some
the
moist
baked
bread that got brown
Yeah.
gravy.
Hey,
on it.
you-
the baked
man,
potato with
yeah.
the brown gravy.
Take an old piece of white bread, like you
I like
cook you a
white
pot
bread, but I
roast,
do
and then you
brown
pour
But
that
this brown gravy
juice
is
on
really
that
good.
white bread. What you talking?
Okay, so let's go to comedy movies or TV shows that you think one overrated, one underrated.
Seinfeld, overrated.
Oh, I love Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld's the biggest joke in comedy.
I'm not a
He
fan of
gets
his comedy, but I
crazy
like
about
that TV
this.
show.
He is a
He gets a little
joke.
crazy about the Seinfeld.
What is about Seinfeld that you don't like that drives you this
Him,
crazy about it?
him. Now,
So it's
everybody, the cast carried that show, not Jerry Seinfeld.
True.
First of all,
And Kramer.
first of all, we need to acknowledge that I don't think he sat through one episode.
Yes,
of
I
this.
have.
I really
Seinfeld's
don't.
a comfort show for me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I'm
have.
not. I'm on
Like
Yeah.
Everybody Loves
If
Raymond.
you took him out of
King
that
of
show,
Queens.
Yeah,
I mean,
King of Queens pretty good.
King of Queens is good.
On Seinfeld is I don't know if I've ever been like, oh, there's Seinfeld, I'll change it to it, but also I wouldn't necessarily just rush to turn it off.
Oh, but man, I could have went The Office too on overrated.
That's my office. It's my overrated.
Okay, I should
Yeah,
have said something.
Y'all never
No,
truly
you're good. I
watched
don't
it.
like
If
it.
you think
You
that.
have
I've
to
watched
keep-
enough. It's fine, but it's just not what I think.
I will say this about The Office. The first
You have to
couple
really watch it.
seasons, The first 2 seasons are rough to get through. But once you get to like that third, fourth season, it is great.
So I got to
See, I
watch
had to do-
25 episodes to
No,
find a
the
good
first
one.
season's not very long.
I had to do the
first
same
season's
thing.
not
It
very long.
it was like,
Chris?
okay, everybody loves this. I've got to watch it. So I made myself watch it, and I was like, it's not that great. But then I kept watching it, and I was just like, okay, I got to watch all of them because it just gets better and better.
This is how I'd put it to Chris. Like that explain. It's like, Chris, this foot-long sandwich is garbage.
Yeah.
But that last 3 inches is dynamite.
No, that's
3 inches is all it takes, boys. 3 inches is all it
different
takes.
for TV. No,
But you got to eat that 9 first.
no TV show's first season is its best season.
Oh, I beg to differ. I don't. Man, I don't know.
No season.
Eric, it
Friends
took you a
is
while
one
to
of my
get into
favorite
New
shows of all time.
Girl.
It's
Taking
first
the whiz
season-
real quick, but keep it going.
A first season of Friends
You
is
need,
not
you
that
need
great.
help.
I
That's
love
true.
Friends too. I
Well,
watch it
because
all
they
the time.
gotta get into it. You gotta learn their
You gotta
personalities.
learn the characters.
Yeah.
Connect with them.
Now, I'll say The Office is a good. It's good for like clips on TikTok. Like they got like 30 seconds of
Because
the
he's watching the
episode
good parts, but
that's
he's not giving it time.
funny, but the other,
Once
you know,
the characters really get, and you start getting open to all the characters, it gets so good. I mean, it gets so good. So what's your underrated?
my underrated would I would probably have to go with one of my all-time favorites is Home Improvement. You don't hear many people talk about that
and
anymore.
it was good.
Like you hear people talk about Office, Friends, and some of the old ones. Home Improvement with Tim Allen was really good.
When
in
I
that.
remember watching it all the time when it came on TV. I
and-
remember
There's 3 or 4, maybe more seasons where they did a Halloween episode, and I watch them every Halloween.
I
They're great.
liked their Christmas episodes
Yeah,
a lot
they're
too.
good,
Him
too.
doing the decorations up
Yeah.
there, and well, and you know what was good about Home Improvement too to me was it was the same premise of him getting hurt and all this stuff, but it didn't get old.
No,
Like
no,
him
they-
getting hurt by stuff was still funny every time it happened. How
And
do
I
you
would
feel
say
about
the early episodes were the best. I thought,
yeah,
or the
had-
early seasons.
I say it's mid seasons where I think it kind of did start to get a little stale at the end
Well,
of it. When the kids gotten
yeah,
older.
I didn't like the kids when they got older. It kind of turned. I
They
don't
made
know.
JTT too dramatic.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I agree with that.
I didn't like
Too
that.
dramatic.
He was like a little girl. He was always throwing
You had a
fits and
crush on
stuff.
JTT, didn't you?
Everybody.
Oh yeah, he
No,
was
they've
cute.
been a little before Allison's time.
I had never watched Home Improvement until you.
Really?
Hmm
Man, your
Never
dad
watched
and
it.
mom should be ashamed.
We used to watch like Goosebumps and Bone Chillers and
Yeah, Goosebumps.
My-
Hell yeah.
My overrated. I went 2 movies. I went 2 comedy movies on this. My overrated is Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh yes, God.
yeah.
dang, man.
I agree.
I fall asleep to it every time. It is so boring.
I don't think I've ever sat all the way through it.
It's not funny. I don't even think I chuckled at any of it.
It's got a
Yeah.
certain charm to it, but I could see how people wouldn't like it.
Everybody, when I remember being in school, I was still in high school when it came out, and everybody raved about it. Like, oh, this is the fun.
You were in high school when that came out? I didn't know it was that old.
Yeah.
It's been out a while.
Yeah, it's been a
And
minute.
Everybody was just talking. Everybody was making fun of it, joking, and it just wasn't funny. I never thought it was funny. And my underrated is Dodgeball.
Oh, that's a good
That
one.
is a
Dodgeball
good
You
one.
can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Dodgeball is such a quotable movie.
Yeah.
And it's got, I mean, it's got your big hitters. I mean, it's got Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller in it. But it's also got a
Ben
bunch
Stiller's
of,
wife. Ooh.
yeah.
Man, she's gorgeous.
And it's, I love that she's not his love interest.
Yeah, I know.
that she actually is rejecting him the whole movie. And, but it's also, it's other cast makes it, they all
Well, it's
fit.
got the pirate. You know, he's the from
Steve the
Tucker and
Pirate.
Dale.
Yeah, and,
versus
then,
Evil
and
Guy.
that,
He was
Justin Long, is that his name?
Justin Long's in
Yeah,
it.
he's in
He's
that.
really
And
good.
I mean, the guy who voices Bill Dotrey from King of the Hill is in it.
Yeah.
The guy with glasses, and that's who voices
good. Voices who?
King of the Hill.
Bill. Oh, I say Dale.
Bill Dotrey.
Bill
Is it
Dotrey from King of the Hill.
Which one does he do on King of the Hill?
Bill
He does
Dotrey.
Bill Dotrey.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in.
Can't remember what his
I,
name is.
I never really
And-
watched King of the Hill.
And he's in
I didn't
Dodgeball
either.
in that too. But Chuck Norris is in it.
Yeah, that is
Effing
pretty.
Chuck Norris.
Didn't they? Aren't they talking about making another one?
Yes, I've heard it's being talked about.
Talked
But you know,
about.
there's a big writer's strike, so
Yeah.
who knows when anything's going to be released
Yeah.
next.
Why am I sweating so bad?
It's a little warm in here.
I am
It
freaking
is a
sweating.
little
I just
warm.
don't.
Well,
It's
Chris,
that
what's
light
what's
there.
That ring
Yeah.
or the ring light?
You could be
Putting
taking them
out- putting out
extremely
some heat.
unhealthy.
Chris, what's your overrated
Movie?
TV show movie?
Overrated? Office was
Oh.
overrated.
Yes.
Underrated is The Other Guys, the movie.
Oh yeah, that's a
Will
good one.
Ferrell and Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's okay to me.
I don't know. It's just it's stupid. There's not much to it, but I thought it was hilarious. Very quotable for me.
My favorite part, I think. Well, one of the best part is when Will Ferrell doesn't believe that Eva Mendes is attractive.
Yeah,
that is great though. And then what I really liked is when there was that explosion. You're like, this is not how the movies make it seem because that was very loud. but yeah. So what's your
Overrated was The Office.
Yeah,
The Office.
Hey, I
hate The
kind of
Office. Don't hate it, but I just don't like it.
I stole that from Chris. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No,
I-
I'm glad.
Every day is not even a joke. I watch Friends and The Office almost on repeat in the background.
I can watch Friends over and over, but
Friends is the greatest show on earth. I just didn't put it as my underrated because it
no,
was wildly
yeah,
popular.
it is.
You know what
it
I
is.
miss is Everybody Loves Raymond. I love that
Is
show.
that
Well,
your
It was
underrated?
okay. But I just wasn't. I wasn't
It was-
crazy about it.
It was good. I think it was ahead of its time.
It was good, but and I can go back and watch it, but I couldn't just repeat it like I could Friends
I
or
can.
something like
I love
that.
it.
The only thing that I would say that
It's
was
one of those
the negative
nostalgic
part.
TV shows for me because my mom watched it all the time,
Yeah.
and so it's all
The
I
only
remember.
negative for me about Everybody Loves Raymond was Deborah. She was the least fun. The wife, she was the least funny on it.
She was a wank.
Right,
but I mean, like it was she.
but
it-
wives can relate to her in her situation
But
and
now
the way
the,
that she's.
the mom and dad, just pure gold, pure gold.
Oh
Frank
yeah,
was
yeah.
pure gold, and Brad Garrett's character,
Yeah.
Robert,
He was really good.
Yeah, he was good. He's probably my
No,
favorite.
I'd have to
yeah.
say my underrated. Y'all probably don't even know it. Is The Middle.
Oh,
The
that's
Middle's a
got-
good show.
that's got
I love
Deborah
The Middle's a
from
great
Everybody
show.
Loves Raymond. Yeah, I didn't care for
never. What
It's
is it
not.
about.
You need to watch that. It's got Deborah in it, and
that. It's not great.
they
it's not great.
they got 3 kids and they just live life like normal people
gonna need
and
a
they're
paper towel
poor,
sweat
you know,
rag.
and they go to the grocery store and they get the cheap stuff and all that. It's
I'm
just
burning
good.
up.
Get him
I
a
see-
fan.
I see like your neckline.
There's
I'm gonna get
one
a
in
paper
your-
towel sweat rag. I'll be
There's
right
one
back.
in your
Don't get a fan.
You need a fan.
All right, Allison. What did you say? Your
Was Raymond?
oh yeah,
your,
yeah. The middle.
No, my
the middle.
overrated. I didn't say my overrated.
Oh, I thought that was your overrated. What's your overrated?
Anchorman.
Ooh.
Now I
No.
agree. When it first out, no, it was very quotable.
It's
It was
Still-
just not funny
it's
to
still
me.
good.
I
I
think
mean,
it's
some
what it's
parts
welcome
were,
out.
but a lot of it, for the most part,
I don't know. I will
that
find myself
dry
quoting
humor,
it
I
sometimes.
just-
It worked.
The parts that you quote, like the cologne part,
Yeah.
Welcome
smells
back.
like gasoline. That stuff's funny. Like Paul Rudd, he was probably one of my favorite parts of that whole movie.
Steve Carell was great in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was all good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. I
It's
wouldn't call
classic.
it, on my opinion, overrated.
Did
but
you
I would call it
did you
very-
watch it more than once though?
I've
It's not
probably seen that
something
80 times.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh.
no,
No,
I accidentally
yeah.
watched it.
Well, stuff just comes on the TV when you got it
What if I
on.
don't like it?
But you
on
can
purpose?
change the channel.
Yeah.
How often do
Also
you
true.
pay attention enough to change the channel?
Well, or
you
that,
are
or I
watching
won't pay
TikTok
attention
more
to
than
it.
you're watching TV.
But I'm not watching it. We'll do the last one, and we'll do. This is. I was gonna say Little Debbie. We'll call it just snack cakes, because there's more than just Little Debbie out there.
Yeah.
I think both of mine are Little
Hostess.
Debbie, but
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
Little
a super
Debbie's
big
the
connoisseur of it, so that's why I stayed.
Little Debbie's the queen of snack cake.
I'll go first on this one. Overrated is the Twinkie. The
Twinkie is overrated.
it's-
They're terrible.
I don't know why it's
I
still
wouldn't
here.
say terrible. But
They're
I don't know
terrible.
why it's still here. It serves no purpose on this planet.
They're supposed to survive the
It's just,
I mean,
it's just a
apocalypse,
staple,
though.
the classic.
yeah.
But it's not very good.
It's
And-
not good.
And an underrated, I think maybe like in our circle, this may not be underrated, but I just think outside of it it's the oatmeal cream pie.
Underrated?
I think I don't know.
It's
people
pretty
talk
good.
about the oatmeal
Microwave
cream
it
pie.
for a little
well,
bit.
a lot of people don't like
Really
it.
good.
It's I don't know.
You
why
know, that's what
It's
Nick
pretty
Saban
good.
has for breakfast every morning is 2 oatmeal cream pies.
and that's why there should be number one. Why he doesn't in a commercial form, I'll never know.
I don't
A
know.
little bit
But
of
I
milk.
kind of had I'm gonna start with a step on me, baby. I kind of had a side to the underrated, and it's also the Star Crunch. I think both of them don't get.
That's my underrated.
Since you
sorry
like
about that.
the
Everybody's
oatmeal,
stealing Chris.
No, it's
Maybe
fine.
you
No,
need
I'm
to
glad
go
we
first.
agree on it.
Because
You know.
Poor
them
Chris.
and oatmeal cream pies. Now, I would say probably in like the 90s and early 2000s, the oatmeal cream pie was. But I think it's just falling off. Nobody really.
if you
talks
like
about it.
those, have you ever like in the grocery store line or whatever, the stuff sitting there like where the candy is when you're trying to check out, got like an individual oatmeal cream pie, the big ones?
Yes.
Well, they got a double
Those are
They're better.
fantastic.
Double decker.
They're
yeah,
way
double
better
decker.
because they got a lot more of that cream in the inside.
Mhm.
Do you
Looks like you coughed it up.
I'm sweating like an old Baptist preacher.
Do you like almond bark? Like stuff dipped in almond
Yes.
bark?
Yeah, pretzels and whatnot.
Do an oatmeal cream pie in it.
Ooh, I bet you that would be good.
Or an Oreo.
I eat Christopher.
Underrated was a Star Crunch. Star Crunch, but if you get the big Star Crunchers from the gas stations, like she said, those are so dang
just
good.
Different.
But overrated Cosmic Brownie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
like Cosmic
I
Brownie.
had
don't
that
either.
wrote
They're
down.
trash.
Yeah, I know.
They're
I
trash.
had that wrote down, but I was like, somebody's gonna say,
Yeah.
somebody will come through on the cosmic brownie.
Well, my overrated would be the oatmeal cream pie. I think too many people talk about it and put it in their top
So.
3.
It
I
is number 1, 2, and 3. For me.
Strongly disagree with the oatmeal cream pie being in the top 3. So, my underrated would be the wonderful fudge round.
Yeah.
I
Fudge
hear-
rounds are phenomenal.
Why do
Yeah.
I feel like fudge rounds just like in the last year or two people just started talking about?
I
it?
don't know.
They've been good forever.
Yes.
No, they haven't.
Oh my god.
They're terrible.
It's just another it's a
It's not worth the
Did you say?
calories.
Wait, did you say they're terrible?
no.
I
Oh,
said they're
okay.
terrible.
No, it's just I mean
Warm those up too.
yeah.
Oh my
You know they got a double decker of those too.
I think they got one of everything, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Except the cosmic brownie. Wonder why.
It's yeah. Anyway, Allison.
I know you're a health nut, so this is probably hard for you to do.
She ain't no way.
I'll eat those.
Not food wise.
Yeah.
Health nut is.
I think my underrated would be the cherry cordials.
Oh yeah. Oh, you say under?
Under. I love those.
I'm not a
They're
big fan of the
so
cherry
good.
cordial.
See?
They're okay.
I love
Not
them.
great. But
Just the smell of them. They smell
Well,
so
first
good.
and foremost, I don't like cherries, so that's why. And then, but then, it just they're sitting in a juice in that chocolate.
No, the cherry cordials. They're
Not
like
the
a
chocolate
cake.
covered cherries.
What's the cordial then?
It's
I thought that's what that
completely
was.
covered in
It's
chocolate,
encased in
and they
chocolate.
only come out around Christmas and Valentine's because the box is
Yeah,
pink.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like
It's
a
got a
chocolate
cream.
covered cake with cherry filling in it.
Cream.
Isn't that what we're
It's
talking
like a
about?
creamy
That's what I'm talking
feeling.
about. That's gross.
There's no juice or
Yeah.
nothing though. It's
Oh,
just
it's
like
slimy. It's
yeah,
gooey.
you're calling it's the goo. Goo.
a goo. I wouldn't say
I was
it's
trying
a
to
goo.
give it a more nice way to call it.
Yeah, what's your overrated?
I have one in my head. Let's see.
Not prepared.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I
most of
wouldn't.
the
I
time.
wouldn't either.
I only sent this out a week ago. You got
Yeah.
Probably those peanut butter things. What are they? Nutty
Nutty
bars?
bars.
Oh, Nutty
What?
Buddies?
You better
Yeah.
shut your
I
goddamn mouth.
love Nutty
That
Buddies.
is in my top 3.
She
I
said-
don't
she said
like-
overrated.
No.
No, underrated.
She said
Overrated.
overrated. Yeah.
The wafer.
You are backwards on
Yeah.
yours.
The wafer. I can't
no,
stand
I
the wafer.
love
No, the nutty
Mm.
butter.
I call that
is a bar.
styrofoam.
Nutty bar is
It-
it's
top 3: Star
number one.
Crunch, Fudge Rounds, and Nutty Butter.
I probably agree with that. Nutty Buddy
What
in
do
my
you-
top 3.
What'd you say?
Star Crunch, in no particular order. Just top 3: Star Crunch, Fudge Round, and Nutty Buddy.
See, I'm the only one. I do love fudge rounds, but I would swap the oatmeal cream pie for the fudge round. But definitely Star Crunch and
The
Nutty bars
strawberry
are definitely
shortcake.
one. It's,
The
Yeah.
strawberry shortcake roll is probably my number 2.
nobody
love
said the
those.
zebra cake or
I like a good
It's,
old
it's
zebra
good.
cake.
Zebra cakes
You
are
know
good,
what
but don't
else is
tickle my fancy.
extremely overrated?
don't say
The
that. If you said the Christmas
Christmas
trees, I'm
tree.
gonna, no,
I
the
think those are
Christmas
overrated
tree.
too. I
They're
don't like
a
the Christmas
zebra
trees.
cake.
they're
That's
not.
all
They're
yes,
not.
they are. They're a
they're
zebra
not.
cake in a different shape.
Nope.
Yes, they are.
No, they are not.
That
It's a
I'm
different-
sorry to burst your
It's
bubble,
different.
but
It's got stuff. It's different.
it's not different
Then why do we sell 100 times of them more
because
than
of the
zebra
look.
cakes? No.
The look, the shape, the color, and everybody's like, "Oh, those are so good." It's a freaking
No,
zebra
it's
cake.
totally different.
Okay, now we need to get some
And
taste
it's
test.
the I can tell
Blindfolded.
the difference between the zebra cake
Blindfold
and a,
There's
taste
a little
test.
difference,
Christmas
but
tree.
to me, I just don't like the Christmas cake things. I
This
get
is
them
our-
to stack because
this is
they
our
look
last
like trees.
episode of-
I get it because they look like trees.
No, it's not because they look like trees. It's their taste.
It is because they look like
their
trees, Dad.
taste.
It's similar to a zebra cake.
No, because they have a chocolate one too, and nobody eats that one.
But let's.
I like the chocolate ones better.
I think, yeah, I do too.
I honestly do.
I do too. The chocolate ones are better. Chocolate anything is better. But we can all agree.
You seem like one of those
there's
Christmas
not
tree
a bad
people,
one
the
out
one that
there.
Yeah,
freaks
they're
out
all
about the
good.
Christmas
because I like
tree.
amazing things.
No, you're just one of those people.
Just because I call it trash, I mean, if you throw it in front of me, I'd still probably eat it.
I mean, yeah, I'll eat them, but they're a zebra cake.
Oh,
They
I'll-
don't taste no
I'm
different.
talking about
They're
just
not.
any snack
You
cake
put a
in
few
general.
green sprinkles on a zebra cake.
There's some that I would probably even eat a cosmic brownie. if
Oh,
it was in
yeah, I
front
mean,
of me.
Oh,
if
I would eat any.
yeah.
Look at me. I would eat anything.
Yeah,
But I would prefer if there was a lot of them out there. I would,
yeah.
I would not eat it.
We should do a little Debbie cake charcuterie board.
Oh,
That would be cool.
they'd be going in a heartbeat. I mean, that thing.
Yeah.
Even like the strawberry roll.
That's what I was talking about. The
Banana
strawberry shortcake.
Twins. I like banana twins.
That's my
And-
number 2.
Banana twins. I don't know if I've ever had a banana.
If you like banana flavored things, you like them.
Yeah, I'm hit or miss on. I love bananas, but banana flavored stuffs, yeah, kind of hit
I
or
do
miss.
think in my opinion, when it comes to snack cake, Little Debbie is
Oh, they're quaint.
miles ahead.
Yeah, I
of
don't like
everybody else.
Hostess.
It's the
I mean, I like Hostess stuff, but
I don't think there's one
you
thing that
know,
I get that's Hostess.
The pecan wheels.
Those are
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Hostess are good.
I like
I'm not a big fan of that, but it's all right.
I like those ding dongs.
Ding dongs are good.
See, they're okay.
They're a Swiss cake roll in a different
No.
shape.
That's what you get when you get
It's
four-
two different
They taste a little
companies.
different.
when you of what you say was the same.
Swiss roll and a ding dong.
Dude, no.
It's the same
No,
thing in a
it's-
different shape.
That's a totally different company.
It's the same
the
thing in a
chocolate's
different
different.
shape.
The chocolate's different.
No, it ain't.
Hostess chocolate tastes way different than Little
Yeah.
Debbie.
It's definitely
Yeah,
different.
I agree with that.
But
About
here's
tasty
what you
cake.
get when you
Tasty
get four
cake
people.
is one of the best.
Tasty cake is great.
You buy those little donuts, the tasty
You
cake
get
is
four
like the
people,
only
you can
one.
get 4 different opinions.
Oh.
I mean, and that's what's great about this.
I mean, only one person can be right. I mean,
Exactly, and I'll be that
Yeah,
person.
I don't think so.
So,
So,
Chris, if you dream of being rich, don't you?
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all dream of being rich?
I daydream about it.
I daydream about a lot of things.
So, do you have any ideas or anything that would be to get rich quick scheme?
Beta fish fights. Hear me out on this. It might be a little cruel. I ain't saying that we're not going to be up to standards with the whole PETA people around here. I ain't saying that. I also ain't saying we're doing nothing wrong either.
I don't think because it's fish.
I want to
I
know
think it's
the
different with
training
fish.
process that goes
Well, betas
into
already
this.
fight each other.
They fight
Oh,
on
do
like
they?
each other.
So we had this idea. We
We
never
were- years
we
ago.
never did it. So
Yeah,
don't
never-
everybody
never went off
freak
the
out on
ground.
us. We were gonna put when we were living in this trailer. We were gonna put a swimming pool, a kiddie pool, in the middle of the floor, and you would have your betas and you'd throw them in and fight to the death.
Yeah.
Whoever brings a beta, and then we go on. We advance and have a tournament style.
You could win. You think of it, but it's a fish, so I don't think like people get mad.
Oh, people, there's
I mean, people were going to get upset.
Yeah,
we're going to have to kind of keep it somewhat
It
under
will be
wraps.
illegal.
yeah.
Oh,
What?
It will
if
be
you can
illegal. It's just
fish
like
on
the chicken
TV,
and dogs.
Then I think you could fight betas on TV.
yeah, that's how it works.
Either way, it's going to be animal cruelty and
If
it'll
we
be
eat
illegal.
The beta that loses, then
That's also a good point. We're going to eat them.
we will eat the beta that
The
loses.
loser has to swallow their dead one.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh! This is new developments into the game.
That's rough.
Huh. Well,
You got to be really.
I was
confident.
in for a moment, but I'm out now.
But you're in like an alley and there's just a swimming pool out there.
Little
and
kiddie
just people
pool?
are just around the kiddie pool throwing betas in,
Right.
throwing cash down on it. You'd be rich in a heartbeat.
Well, you want to know my get rich quick scheme? Is selling butthole pics. Like, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me
Well,
out.
we have to. I mean,
All right.
you can't just
Well,
leave-
somebody's got morals though, so I can't do
You
it.
send those to me for free.
But like I
Gotta
got
get hooked.
I got a vitiligo crack, so my crack is like white. I mean, I think if I cleaned it up real good, you couldn't tell it was a man unless you get the right angle, So
You're telling me I got to
would
see this
be-
now.
It would be. Allison's got a picture. She showed just about everybody she knows, but I think it's unique, and why not?
I think that get it out
Why
there.
not?
Well,
Why not?
in
We can make
today's
it.
world-
We can make it artsy.
Yeah,
It's artistic.
okay.
Oh, it could be very tasteful. It could be tasteful.
I'll
Yeah.
put a little Debbie cake
In
on
the-
right through your crack.
I would be doing it in the name of science.
And money.
Well,
Obviously. It is for to get rich. So we're looking to make money off this.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, I do
Honestly.
too. I do too. It's art. So
Eric, there's a get rich scheme that I've always, and it has involved you.
no, okay.
Our dream was that I was going to get really good at baking stuff, and then Eric was going to cook. Because let me tell y'all something. If those that don't know, on the smoker, Eric is top tier. He can cook.
That
His head's
vitiligo
getting
crack
big.
gets out there and he gets to smoke and magic happens. All right.
And
We can lay a piece of brisket in there by it.
Put a rose in it.
and then us have a food truck.
Yeah. I mean, I have thought about a food truck.
You should. I think you should
But
do one.
well, it's hard with smoking meat because it takes so long to smoke the meat, and it's best fresh. Like if you don't serve it right away, storing it can dry it out, and then reheating it up can dry it out.
But you could also grill though, right?
Yeah,
really good.
but
Well, what I'm saying is, what if you did like the
It
smoking
would-
on
it would be
one day?
yeah, it would have to be something like that because
Look at how you're breaking
if,
down this business. You have no idea what you're doing.
if I
If you
did,
smoke it on a Tuesday, then you get prepared. Now, I've never smoked a damn thing in my life.
Trust me on this, Eric.
You got to get the people coming,
I'm
man.
with you. I'm with you, but it'd be a lot of work.
This is the same guy. No offense.
here we
who
go.
came up to me one day when we were living together in the trailer and said, "Hey, I got an idea. Let's open up a food truck." I'm like, "Okay, what in the hell do we know about opening up a food truck?" And his idea was deep fried fair food. It's like deep fried Oreos, deep fried Snickers, funnel cakes.
People love it.
There's no way we're gonna run a business. Like, who the heck is gonna come around
You
here?
don't think that people would come? And
They would, but this is the thing. They're not gonna come every day. Like you have a
If you
fried
put it
Twinkie every
beside
day.
Another food truck that's selling regular food. You got dessert.
I still don't think you'll. That's
I
why
think-
they're at fairs and stuff because it's like a random
But
one-time thing.
I think if you were in a town, a sustainable town, not like Dirk's, no, but you got in a bigger town and you had a food truck that did fair foods, yes, it would make it.
You got to have a foot-long corn dog. Or I'm not
What's
coming.
fried?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fried.
Anything.
technically.
We got everything fried.
Nachos, taco nachos or something like that.
And fried Oreos, fried pickles,
Fried honey buns,
deep fried bananas. They do ice cream.
fried Coca-Cola.
You know, but a food truck, I mean,
We put it.
They're
beside
really
Eric's
popular
food
right now.
truck and We'd be just fine.
Eric's working his ass off over there.
Yeah.
We're just saying,
Bad.
we're
We
going
just
to deep
stick
fry
some
some.
in the deep fryer. Here you go.
How's it coming, Eric? How's that meat over there?
Well, I've been up since midnight cooking it.
We just rolled out of bed.
We've already made 7 corn dogs.
Well, that'd be like, well, it took me 45 minutes to get this oil heated up.
Gotta let it slow. The old slow meal.
We had that problem at Taco Bell the night we went through the drive-thru. I don't know, it was like 9:30. And,
We just changed out the oil.
Yeah, they said we just changed the oil. It'd take about 20 minutes to heat up.
They just try to get you to leave.
Yeah, probably. It was,
That's really
it
what-
was
that
Nashville.
really is what
it
it
was
is.
Nashville, and they are a pretty sorry Taco Bell.
We almost had them as a sponsor too. That close.
Yeah.
We lost
I don't want them as a sponsor.
I do believe at that time at night they shut it down. And
Well,
they didn't want
now we could get anything that we still got something to eat.
Yeah.
We just could. She
I
wanted
think they're
them.
open till 3
She
a.m.
wanted them
though.
taquito
Yeah.
things, them rolled chicken tacos.
I did
So
not know they were open. that
they
late.
said they
And that's
couldn't
what I
fry
was saying.
anything.
If you're gonna change the oil, you're gonna do it before closing,
Yeah, I
not
thought-
at 9.
I thought that they
Very
closed like at
true.
11.
I don't know.
didn't
No, it said you said on the window it was like 3 a.m. wasn't
I googled it and it said that, but it's Nashville,
But-
so
Yeah, there ain't no tell.
But yeah,
Stay open
almost
there.
100%. They just didn't want to make it.
yeah. They just said they
it?
couldn't
That's why
fry
McDonald's
anything.
says that their ice cream machine is down.
Yeah.
Our ice cream machine is down. They just
you know
don't
what
want to
makes
clean
me
it.
more mad than their ice cream? I don't go to McDonald's for ice cream, so
No.
that doesn't bother me. But I went the other day, and I love their frap. The caramel
They're
frap.
crap.
Those are good.
They're
yeah,
crap.
I agree with you there.
They have
Crap.
to have ice cream for that,
Yeah, and it was.
and they'll tell you
and it
that
was-
their machine
yeah,
is
they
down.
said our frappuccino machine is down.
It was the ice
Them
cream.
mother
You spit on
truckers.
the window.
I left. I
hell
didn't,
with
I didn't
you.
get nothing. Take that.
And it's the
I mean, I
clean
didn't
in
even
it.
go, and no, I didn't go anywhere else either. I just starved. So I didn't-
Have you ever went somewhere and got so mad you said you'd never go back and hadn't been back? Restaurant wise?
Yeah, well,
Eric has
I've
many
been back,
times.
but I got so frustrated with I want to say it was the D Queen Taco Bell that I bet you I almost went a year and a half where I didn't eat a
Didn't
single
go
Taco
there.
Bell.
Really?
I've been there a few times. You know, we work over some, and yeah, you know, I mean, I hadn't had no trouble
I
yet.
don't remember what it was, but I remember they. No, I do know what it was. Their
Tell us what it
employees-
was.
Their employees that kept getting COVID and they kept staying open. And I said, that's gross. I said, I'm not going back there. And it took me a year and a half and it was Nashville's that I went back to. I didn't be back to
Nashville's is, especially later on in the day at night, it's
Got a
terrible.
bunch of kids in there working, not wanting to do anything.
Yeah,
I still
they're
never eaten at Chicken
rude.
Express.
Yeah.
I've ate a Chicken Express once. I thought the first time I went there, I wanted some chicken. So I was like, hey, Chicken Express. Well, I thought it was like a KFC, Popeyes, like you could get a 2-piece or, chicken breast. What, like, yeah. And I rolled up to the drive-thru menu there. And it was like strips and stuff like that. And I'm like, I want a freaking chicken breast.
Yeah.
I got pissed off. Got chicken strips. They were, and I hadn't been back to one.
It saddens me how it seems like how bad that KFC is falling off. It
I
almost,
hate KFC.
it almost seems like
They got good sides.
it
but
almost
they're
seems
just-
like KFC
famous
is trying
bowls?
so
Famous
hard
bowls
just to
are
stay
good. I agree
relevant.
with that.
Now, I can remember growing up when we would go talk about and get that humongous family
bucket of chicken.
Yeah.
and now it just seems like it's chicken sandwiches, and it just
I still think their breading has the best flavor.
I agree.
The original.
I
like
just
the
I
original.
feel like they're trying so hard now to be relevant.
See,
Stay
I don't
relevant.
like chicken on the bone.
I do.
I don't.
If it's done right,
And well,
absolutely.
and the reason maybe, I mean, that they're fast food is what they are, and who's gonna eat chicken on the bone going down the road? I mean, a chicken strip's a lot
me.
easier. A chicken
Who do you
strip's
think
a
you're
lot
talking
easier
to?
to eat.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I'm driving down the road.
Gee. Man, there
don't
ain't
eat it
much
like
I
that.
hadn't ate going down the road.
There's some
Eric
things
was
I will
eating a
try to
Mexican
avoid,
pizza.
but I'll eat. I've eaten a full bone, like a double quarter pounder with cheese. Eating.
Oh, yeah.
Holding the steering wheel like this with my elbow, eating it.
Man, when I still drove a truck, I was out there hauling feed going down the road, eating my famous bowl. Shoot.
That's
all right.
extremely safe.
Yeah. You shift with your elbow. Hey, you'll find a way. You hungry, you'll find a way.
That is true.
Them wheels ain't getting paid if you're sitting still.
Allison, do you ever get rich quick? Idea?
Around here, I would probably do.
Well, this is the fantasy world. I guess you could be wherever you
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
in it.
Do whatever you want.
We're fighting fish over here, so I mean, you can do whatever you
I'm
want.
sure that'll work out well in dirt.
What are we gonna call it?
The fish?
Yeah, like we going fish fights or beta fights or
It has to be something kind of
or
incognito. You
um,
don't want to get busted by
brawl underneath the sea.
Underneath the seat. Maybe.
You know, it's a fish bowl, not a sea, but you know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I want to say we had a name.
Just
for
call
it
it Long John Silver's.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want to go to Long John Silver's? Sure.
That might
But
be
you're gonna
going-
Sad disappointed when you get there, but
I'll be like animal cruelty.
That might be what's going on in the bag. You never
True,
know.
that is true. We don't know.
You never know. Oh man, that reminded me of a movie I should have brought up as overrated. I've heard so many people talk about this movie, A Fight Club. Like I
Oh, my
always heard people
I've
talk
never seen
about
it.
this,
I-
and then
I saw it a long
I couldn't
time
even
ago.
make it through the whole movie. It was terrible.
well, we're not going to talk about it because you can't.
Yeah. I can't.
Rule number 1.
Oh God, we don't talk about Fight Club. Isn't that something like stupid crap? Hey, I didn't even know how it ended. Somebody told me later on how it
Fault.
ended, but yeah.
I'm sure they got in a fight.
Somebody got in a
Yeah,
fight.
I don't want to do no spoilers
and
on here.
The good guy wins.
There
I
is
guess.
none.
Yeah.
There's not a good guy in that movie?
They're all bad.
Are they?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Or are they all good?
Don't waste your time. It-
They're all
I
the
just
same
don't like somebody
character.
be into
it's not worth it.
I saw it way back when, but I couldn't remember any
Yeah.
except for that line that gets brought up
Oh yeah.
all the time
Yeah.
about not talking about Fight Club.
We don't talk about fighting beta fishes.
That's what our deal is. Rule number 1: you don't talk about
What's-
beta fight.
What's it cost to get in? Like
Oh, as long as you got a fish.
what's
you
the,
gotta
what's the buy-in?
fish.
You gotta
Yeah,
pay
but
the-
you gotta throw some
Well,
money
you
in there.
you can bet. I mean, if you want to see,
You-
like
so you don't
around-
have to.
If you want to stand around the pool, you got to pay.
Yeah, I mean,
If
you
wanna
got to pay to
stand back,
watch.
You don't have to pay.
You got to
Like
pay.
I throw a
it's
fish in there, I don't have no entry fee to throw my fish in there.
Well, we'll give you your
There's got
first.
to be some kind of prize.
Your first time, we'll let you in just for a goof.
Because our fish is pretty good. We've got the best. I mean, when we're talking some serious cash here. If you want, I mean, if you,
We're going
it's
to
a-
charge people $20 to watch.
Yeah,
$20 a head.
Yeah.
but if you want to fight, you got to bring a hundo. You want to fight?
What's
Throw,
what?
throw your fish in there.
$100
$100.
to
Think
lose
about-
to
think about
lose
the-
a 25-cent fish?
Think about the
That
prize
ain't no-
money.
That's a those are expensive fish.
A beta? They ain't expensive. They're like 25 cents
pretty
at
cheap.
Walmart.
Here's the
probably-
deal.
that's
Betas
probably
are miserable anyway. You see those little
Yeah.
tubes?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
need
they-
something.
yeah.
Get them out. Let them fight.
Yeah.
Rough them up a little bit.
If he dies, he dies.
Because have you seen those on Walmart though? When you go by, they used to do fish, and they're like in those little just small tubes. Can't go anywhere.
We used to have one. Did you see where it's like a vase and you put the plant in it
I had
and they
one,
eat
too.
around the roots? I guess
My name was Chester. He lived for 2 years.
they live a long time when you
Yeah.
put that plant in there.
Yeah, not in the
rest his
swimming
soul.
pool. Well, okay,
What are we looking
Mr.
at here?
Google. A nickel.
You could have just looked at
They're more
Walmart.
expensive than you said, but they're still.
They're not
cheap.
over
They're dirt.
$5.
No, they're not over $5.
Yeah.
It costs more to keep their tank clean than just to put the fish in there. $3.99.
What y'all doing next weekend? Y'all want to go get some? I'm joking, by the way.
As far as you know.
Y'all wanna go to? Yeah, do y'all want to go to Long John Silver's next weekend?
Oh, Long
man.
John Silver's. You couldn't use that as a name because if a bunch of people heard people talking about actually going to Long John Silver's, they'd be going, something's up.
Something is.
Well, that's the
Nobody
good news.
just
There's-
goes.
What
on
about we call it something's fishy?
something fishy?
Something
But see,
fishy.
there's not that many Long John Silvers around here now. So
But I know, but nobody's
Think
going to go,
we
hey, let's load up and go to Long John Silver's.
I don't know if anybody under the age of 20 knows what Long John Silver's even is.
Probably
as a
true.
place.
It's probably very true.
You forget about it. I
It's
forget
sad.
about it.
Is that Captain D's is also in that same?
I've never had Captain D's, but
I mean, it's the
same vein. I think.
Same thing.
Kind of like Culver's and Freddy's.
I've never had Popeyes.
I've had I ate at a Freddy's the first time here a while
I've had
back.
Popeyes
I like
once.
the patty melt and the cheese curds from Freddy's, and their custard ice cream's
I've
awesome.
never
Oh, I
had
got it.
churches either.
Hey, they put
I've never had
banana.
that
Because we were in Dallas and I had a banana pudding milkshake from Whataburger, which was orgasmic.
I bet.
So I was at Freddy's, and
Good word. It
and
really is.
yeah, and I don't remember if I said something about that. And the lady said, "Okay, what we'll do, we'll put banana and cream, a cheesecake flavor." She tried to make something similar to it, and it's pretty daggum
That
good.
sounds good.
Yeah,
I love cheesecake.
I do too.
Ooh, I don't.
Freak.
Gosh,
Who
wrong
don't
with
like
you, Allison?
cheesecake?
I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't love
Allison, I would stab you in
cheesecake.
the kneecap for a piece of cheesecake.
Yeah.
I don't
What
care
does-
for it.
You know what I really like that I don't think a lot of people around here like, and that's a key lime pie.
Oh, I love
I
key
do.
lime pie.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
real
love
crazy
key
about
lime
key
pie.
lime
It's
pie.
good.
It's better than cheesecake.
It's
I think so.
I think it's better than cheesecake, but I like it.
I do if it's made right.
It's good and tart.
I went to a restaurant once and they had a key lime pie, is what they said, and they brought it out. And as soon as it hit the table, I was like, "That looks like cheesecake."
Yeah.
Is what it looked, and it was. It was cheesecake, and they had drizzled like this lime.
Lime juice on it.
That's dumb. Get this out of here.
Yeah.
This is not what a key lime pie is.
If you like key lime, you like lemon icebox too.
I do like
It's
those.
good.
Those are good.
I like pie. I would rather have a pie than a cake.
Oh,
I don't
would
like cake.
much rather have a pie.
I'd rather have a pie than a cake too.
I don't
I still
care
love
for
cake,
cake.
but cheesecake for me is over.
But what do you?
What does a cheesecake fall under? Is it its
It's
own?
its own thing.
Its own?
It's I would
Should I call it
I would
pie?
say
I
it a
don't
pie.
I would call it a pie.
I would. Yeah,
Well, yeah, and I don't know why they do call it cheesecake because it's made just like a pie.
it's a pie. It's shaped like a pie. It's not. There's no. There's
so
no.
is the cake they're round.
No. Cakes are well. I mean, you can have a round
You can make it
cake,
whatever size,
but
you can make it well.
but have you ever seen a square pie?
You could make
I think
one.
it's.
Yeah, you could.
A cobbler. What's a cobbler fall under?
It's a cobbler.
I think it's the ingredients that
Own thing.
Yeah.
needs to give it the name, and a cheesecake has more like pie ingredients, so it should be a pie.
To me, a cobbler beats everything.
Oh yeah.
Peach cobbler.
No,
Oh, good.
I love cobbler. but I
peach
just like
cobbler's
cheesecake better.
overrated.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Eric's out of the podcast.
I want extra cob though on mine. A little bit extra cob.
Like corn on the cob.
Yeah. Put some corn on top of my cobbler.
Yeah. you know, some people put what is it, cheese on apple pie?
I've seen that. I've never tried it. I don't think I would like
just-
it.
That's a
you're-
Wisconsin thing.
And them Midwesterners.
thing.
Of course.
They have cheese that is flavored apple pie.
Well,
Not-
see, cheese flavored apple pie would be better to me than putting cheese on top of
And
an
it's got
apple pie.
apples and cinnamon inside the cheese.
See,
to
I would
block the
rather
cheese.
eat that than I would sprinkling shredded cheese
It's
on top of
good.
my apple
Yeah,
pie.
I don't.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
A pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving though is one of my
I love
all-time
pumpkin pie.
favorites. Put
Oh,
some
see, pumpkin
whipped
anything
cream on there.
is overrated
Now
I could
these
see
basic
things
white
overrated,
girls.
but
and gross.
I
These,
love
well,
pumpkin pie.
these basic white girls kind of get
Pumpkin-
make you tired of pumpkin
pie
spice.
is one. There's two things. Now, one everybody's gonna hate me for, but two of the grossest things on this planet to me are pumpkin and sweet potato.
I love sweet potato
potato's
pie
good.
too.
Yeah, I'm not
Sweet
crazy
potato
about
is
sweet potato pie,
gross.
but a pumpkin
My
pie.
favorite fall flavor is caramel apple. I
Yes,
love
that's
caramel
also
apple
good.
flavor.
Caramel apple.
Anything caramel apple.
I can make you a caramel apple drink here in just a
Like
minute.
3 Saturdays.
No, right now,
Sounds good.
right
What are
now,
you waiting on?
Drinking my water right now.
right here.
You ain't drinking no water. You
Right.
don't drink water.
Well, it's watered down, so it's definitely.
Watered down Coke.
The ice is the most water you'll ever get in your body.
Well, Chris, you got any closing statements?
Get out there and fight you some beta fish this week, everybody.
Yeah.
Get out there and do one nasty thing.
Okay.
Good
One
advice.
nasty
Usually I say get out there and do something good. Just something nasty,
Take
just
that.
once.
Remember that, kids. Just once. Just one. Don't overdo it.
Nothing too bad. Don't get in serious trouble.
Eric, anything to...
Well, you know, hopefully this turns out. We tried to do this Wednesday with a lot of technical difficulties on my end, and we didn't get to do it.
I had some great tater tot casserole. Though.
Yeah, yes, and man, we had a root beer judging Chris was going to do.
Which we still will.
Still will.
We
bring
were
it.
going to do it today, but Thad didn't bring the root beers today.
I'm
So-
going to release your text messages to the world and see that I asked
I
him.
never told you not to. I just didn't answer.
When you didn't answer, I took it as you had it covered.
I was busy and forgot. I forgot. But hopefully this one looks and sounds better than the last one. We're still going to have to tweak on these settings because I've been showing skip frames, so hopefully it's not bad. But
Well, their color looks great. I don't know if
yeah, I
it's
mean
the
it looks
lighting
good
or
here,
what,
but I don't know how it's going to look on the
Yeah,
recording.
they look all.
It's the
They
camera.
look like
we
they're
need to,
glowing.
Yeah, we need to. We're gonna
Pretty
swap
color.
cameras next time.
Check it out.
Put us on
I
the
still
good
think
camera.
we'll have the better looking camera.
You should.
We're looking dull over here.
But we'll get it lined out. We'll get it lined out.
All the kinks. I mean, this is only the 3rd episode.
I like things a little kinky, but I don't like my
podcast.
I want to see that vitiligo crack.
yeah. It's unique, I think.
Now, everybody, to your
That's your-
imagination, what's going to happen once this
Once
cuts
these
off.
cameras go off, I know what I'm doing.
Allison, any closing statements?
I ain't got nothing.
It
Enjoy
might
That's like a
yourself.
woman. They don't ever have nothing
Be
bad unless
blessed.
it's bad.
be blessed. There you
Blessed
go. Chris,
and happy.
Chris, tell him doing something nasty, Allison, but be blessed while you do.
Be blessed while you're doing it. That's right. That's right.
So it might be, I don't know what all plans are, but I will be MIA for a couple weeks going on vacation.
You gonna be gone that long?
I'm going to be gone a week and a half.
Well, just take
So
your
they
PlayStation.
may do, there
When
may
you
be
leaving? When you
a
leaving?
podcast with just these 3. There may be a special.
Well, I'll be gone Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night this week, traveling for work.
So there might be one without
Well, I hope
yours
nobody
truly
plans
in it.
on kidnapping me or breaking in my house.
Me either.
And I
and
guess
Eric's.
maybe there might be one where it's just Chris and Allison on a deal. But don't fret, we will be back.
We shall return.
We'll be back. I will come back all tanned up.
You're gonna come back with a torn meniscus still and
Now my other knee will be torn
sunburn.
because I ran down the beach and I tore my other meniscus. But
Poor cripple.
Send us some pictures.
taking Bronco. gonna have a fun time. But that's it. Well, everybody, be nasty, be blessed,
And
have
be
a good one.
good. Peace.